Hey, good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica Streams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Tuesday, and this is our daily reading. So, I may start the personal growth readings by astrology sign this week, but I probably won't finish them. So, I'm apprehensive about even starting, doing them. So, I'm going to be out of town next week. For work. I could be able to post, but not as frequently. I'll figure something out maybe. It depends really on how much free time I have, because if I'm going with a group of people and if we're all going out, for dinner after work and stuff like that, it's really hard to then come back and post in the evening for the following day. So, but anyway, enough of my schedules. I just haven't learned how to fit it all in. So anyway, just a heads up. I'll remind you again towards the end of the week, because I actually fly out Saturday morning. So probably we'll see. Okay, here we go. I'm using World of Vision and the Radiant Wise to clarify. Current situation is the Ace of Swords. Yay! Finally, some clarity, right? We've been dealing with this moon energy. Present influence. Seven of Swords. Future influence. Four of Swords. What we don't see. King of Swords. What to look for. Seven of Cups. Unexpected, please. Death. That feels right to me, like with, the Ace of Swords being in that current situation. Okay, so we've got challenge, Nine of Cups, strength, justice. It's happening. Okay, where does this lead, please? Chariot, Hermit, back to another decision. Bottom of the deck is the World. Okay, so I think we're coming to a conclusion about the unclear situations that are happening. That's what I feel like especially with the Ace of Swords in the current situation. There's going to be some kind of clarity coming in, but I think this is about reaching, and again, I don't think the situation's ending. I think the situation of not understanding is coming to an end. There's some kind of things have been bubbling up, as far as I can tell. Okay, advice. I'm going to pull an advice card before I get started. Okay. So the Ace of Swords, definitely. I feel like there'll be news coming in of some sort, and I'm going to do one card on this. Can you tell me more about the Ace of Swords? Yeah, Three of Cups. Maybe there's some kind of celebration which brings in the clarity, or right, like I feel like that's what that is. So there's going to be something where there's a get together, or this could be anything, like even a couple people getting together. It could be, a group at work, but whatever it is, this is sparking the message. And I feel like this will be I think it's just clarity. I don't know how it's coming in, whether it's gonna be a conversation or a message. I'm not sure, but there's definitely, but I think because this is the situation, you're now clear, it gives you a better move forward, as far as where you want to go and what you want to do. The Seven of Swords is in the present influence, so this is the energy influencing this. And I am going to pull three on this guy. I see the Seven of Swords in a lot of different ways, and I feel like it does feel like he's taking back, and I'll tell you why I feel that way. When I look at these cards all together, he's moving away from the Ace towards the Four, towards the healing. So I feel like, okay, now I got the information I need, and I'm going to move on. And that's what I'm getting the feeling of that guy. Seven of Swords. Ace of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands. I mean, I feel like this is like you've learned to, I feel like there's some kind of relationship or something that's really important to you, Ace of Cups, that, you know, you're looking at, but there's also, I feel like, you know, honestly, you are getting recognition as well. So I feel like there's some kind of message coming in that leads you to, well, that recognition, right? This is not bad news. It's just clear news. And I feel like that someone is recognizing you though. And I think that's what's pulling you into the healing process of this. And the Four of Swords, please, and the future influence. And that's the card there. I feel like, yeah, I mean, that's just about taking a breather. And it could be from this situation. Tell me about the Four of Swords. King of Swords, Sun, Page of Cups. There is a feeling here. If the King of Swords could be someone to you, again, it doesn't have to be a male, but there is something about, you know, real joy here. And I feel like also, like, there is some kind of offer as well. There is an offer coming in. And I feel like this is you kind of, so this is the way I feel, is that you will be feeling better once you hear this news. I feel like this Four of Swords isn't the energy of you going into healing mode. I feel like it's more of a kind of a relaxation of not knowing. Once you know more, you're going to be able to like move forward. I think that's really important here. Tell me about, sorry, I hit the microphone. The King of Swords is in what we don't see. I do feel like this is a person. I definitely do, because the King of Swords is also used as a clarifier there. Tell me about the King of Swords. Yep, Star, Six of Cups. So this is, I feel like what you don't realize, there is a person that's in the background that has a lot of, I feel like they've been really hopeful, and they're thinking about the past, but there is something here that's conflicting them. And so I don't feel like it's a bad conflict. I feel like it's more than that. It feels to me like the conflict isn't necessarily, like, if this is relationship, it's not necessarily another person, or does this person want to see you or be with you. It's more, there's something external, family, work, something where he's very conflicted, or she is very conflicted about, you know, moving forward with this. And it could be, I mean, this could be work as well. It could be friendship. It could be any of the things. But what the key takeaway here is, there is someone that cares about you and will offer you something. Now, again, this could be a relationship. It could be a job. It could be something at work where someone offers you a step up, or or even just recognition. It doesn't have to be necessarily a promotion. It doesn't have to be that big. But there is something here that you are so unclear, and we've gotten the clarity now. But I feel like what you don't realize is this person or situation, there is a wish here. And but they're like, there's something that's blocking them moving towards you, or the situation moving in your favor. That's the Five of Wands, and I think that's really important here, because that's part of all of this. I feel like you'll learn something, absolutely, but know that if there is any harsh words, like if you learn this information harshly, take a step back, because it could be that because of the conflict that they have, they could come across kind of, I feel like they're if it's relationship, they could be like having feelings, but they're conflicting about it. And sometimes when people don't want to hurt or don't want to acknowledge their feelings, they mask it, and a lot of times that is masked with sharp words. And I don't think, keep in mind, I don't feel like they're about anything negative about you. The Seven of Cups is in the what to look for. So I mean, this is all about our choices. I mean, there's so many cups, and what do we do, and where to go. I think it's, know that you have choices. If anything is happening here where it makes you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to move forward with this. Seven of Cups, please. Knight of Pentacles, Wheel, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so there is something to be said that your choices. So I feel like the situation that's moving very slowly, time will move forward. And I feel like a reminder to, really look for those passionate things, because there's something that is moving towards you. Absolutely. Because this is coming in, but the wheel is, time is moving forward as well. And I think this is saying, look at all your choices. Yeah, you can wait, but also maybe you should, look at other opportunities for, to reach your, to be motivated about, and to get your blood running again, and something that, don't lose sight of your passions. If one person or one situation is holding you back. We have the Death and the unexpected. And so there is a change coming for sure. And I feel like it is kind of a shedding of skin, or I honestly feel like there is, let's see, let me clarify it so I feel like it has to do with, if it's somebody, here's what I feel. If this is a relationship, this person has feelings, but they don't want to completely acknowledge them yet. That's what I'm getting the feeling from the cards. And they'll tell you they care about you, but it may come across harshly. If this is like a job or something, and what I feel like is that this person will eventually shed their skin here. Like, decide that they can deal with it. The other situation here is, if it's not relationship, I feel like there is whatever, you're learning about and getting clarity on. Again, this all is going to come out kind of harshly, even though it's kind of good news. But I feel like the Death card is that, again, when this clarity comes in, that you're going to see that this person needs to, take down the walls a little bit. If it's work, someone is actually, I feel like, going out of their way to make sure that you get what you deserve. And as far as like promotion, money, I don't know, recognition, something of that nature. But keep in mind, if you've resonated with the unclear things, this is about that. Tell me about the Death card. What is the Death card here? King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So I feel like, yeah, there's a feeling here of, again, I like having the Ace of Wands at the end of this clarifying, and you had Queen of Wands at the end of that, because there is passion involved here. And I feel like that if this is a person, they're leveling up. And there is a new opportunity, though. I feel like the Ace of Wands, this Death card, is bringing in a new opportunity, bringing passion back in, bringing excitement back in. But I feel like it's going from being grounded and being, the King of Pentacles is very, yeah, I mean, they're very focused on what they need to be, whether it's work, money, home, family. The Nine of Pentacles, though, is like this, feeling of independence and feeling of I've succeeded. And the Ace of Wands is a new passion towards something. So I do feel like this is definitely moving in the right direction. I think that Death card is really going to, kind of set you free a little bit. The Nine of Cups is in our challenge, and I don't like that. I don't like because I'm a big dreamer. I mean, if you haven't found that out yet, Nine of Cups in the challenge, and the Justice and the Strength. I do like that. Tell me about this Nine of Cups. Chariot, King of Swords, Ace of Wands. Um, I feel like the challenge is reaching this person, this King of Swords. Um, if you're moving towards them, or there's something, travel, something of that nature, um, and these are your dreams of having something new, it might be a challenge at this point to reach. I think the Ace of Wands, I mean, to really get this spark going again, I feel like it's happening up here with the unexpected, but I feel like the challenge is the right now. You want this Ace of Wands right now. And this is going to take a few days, but I feel like it's almost like realize that sometimes your wishes aren't going to come out exactly like you expect them to. We can visualize and all of that, but I feel like this is saying that, know that sometimes our goals are hard to reach, and sometimes our desires can't be reached because of if it's someone else, we can't force them, right? So I think that's what's happening here. However, so I just be cognizant of what you're really wishing for, because sometimes, like the saying goes, be careful what you wish for, right? So understand that as well. In that card, the Justice is your strength, and I think that's important, because I think the strength to the situation is that the right thing is going to happen. Can you tell me more about this strength, please? The Justice, Hangman, Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. There's a feeling to me here that the situation has needed to be looked at differently. A decision has had to be made. And I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is, again, that secure feeling. I do feel like that if you've been really thinking about something and trying to make a decision, I feel like that's what's going to come to life. And I feel like that you will feel much more secure and grounded, Queen of Pentacles, once this happens. But I feel like it's happening with the Ace of Swords, to be honest with you. I feel like that's going to be the key to all of this. And I think that if you feel like the news may be rash or hard, King of Swords, know that the right thing is happening the way it's supposed to, and that's why that's sitting there. And I think that's been really important, because we talked about it a lot yesterday, or I did, because I feel like it's an important thing to know that you're going to be headed in the right direction. Because where does this all lead? It leads to the Chariot, which I do feel like, tell me about the Chariot, please. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. You're definitely headed towards, this is a new opportunity that you've been holding on to. And I do feel like this is definitely romance coming in with that Chariot. So I feel like there could be an offer. This also could be an offer of more than that. It could be, if there is a new opportunity, that's definitely could be about money, work. Definitely This is a situation that you've been really wanting, holding on to. And I feel like this is that offer coming in, no matter what life area that is. Then it leads to the Hermit, which kind of puts you back in hermit mode here, because what's going to happen here is you're going to really want to think about things a little bit, because we're going to have the Two of Swords next. And tell me about this Hermit energy, please, after the Hermit is the Hermit, Fool, and Two of Wands. This is definitely you taking a step back, because I feel like almost that there is an opportunity coming in where you want to take a leap of faith, and move forward with that. But part of me feels like you're not really seeing this new opportunity. You're looking away from it with the Hermit because you're really trying to decide what to do. I feel like with this Two of Swords, you're going to have a choice between two things. And tell me about the Two of Swords. So that's why I feel like the Hermit's kind of you looking away from a new opportunity, because you want to make sure to not leave the old thing before you grab the new thing, which could be any life area. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Moon. Ten of Pentacles, Empress. Yeah, you're deciding on whether you want to continue to be in the dark, or moving towards something that can really last. And I feel like this has to do with taking care of you, and making sure that you're getting what you need. And I think that's the decision here. Am I getting what I need, and which way am I going to get it? But if I'm not clear half the time, then am I getting what I need at all? And I want stability, and I want to be taken care of to some degree or another. So whether it could be work, it definitely could be work here. This could definitely be something that's happening at work. It could be any kind of family situation as well, because there's something to me here about, really, well, I feel like this could be work, love, something, project. It's something that's really important to you, because the advice is Nine of Pentacles. And I feel like this is saying, look out for you, because in the long run, you have you. No matter what, you have you. No matter how much someone loves you and cares about you, and I don't mean to say this, but they could go away at any given time. Not necessarily because they want to, but if you know that you need to look out for you, because really no one else is. If there is this much unclarity that, and it's a relationship, that tells me that the other person is thinking about themselves and taking care of themselves, which there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, are you getting what you need? And if not, you need to take care of you. Same if it's a job. If the job's not giving you what you need, and they're not giving you, recognition or whatever for the situation that you're looking at, then again, you need to look out for you. And I think that's super important. Is there anything else we need to know today? Sorry, guys, this is going on a little bit long. I'm going to Eight of Cups, Hangman, and the Knight of Pentacles. And this popped out, Three of Wands. I feel like you are going to see some, that tells me, that one popped out, but it tells me that you're going to definitely see some answers here soon. You have the Eight of Cups, the Hangman, and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like, walking away for any time, like walking away from a situation, you're going to give yourself time to consider all the options, think about it differently. And then I feel like there is something moving towards you. It's just moving very slowly right now, and it will continue to move slow probably for a little bit. However, I do feel like the Chariot could be a change up on that, because we also have the Ace of Wands. So there's some in the clarifying. So I feel like there's some really good energy here. Okay, I'll leave it right there. Take care. Have a beautiful day. Give me a thumbs up, please, and give me a comment. Take care.